Welcome to the first national meeting of the European project NEXT, Young NEETs Shaping Expectation for the Future of Europe. My name is Elisabetta Di Martino, and I am the coordinator of the European Project Office of the Municipality of Faenza and Unione della Romagna Faentina. And I'm so glad to be moderating this meeting today. Before starting, I would like to inform you that this public session of the event will be recorded and then will be made available on the YouTube channel of Unione della Romagna Faentina. The registration will be kept only for the purposes of the project and for the duration requested by the program rules. Now, let's start with the meeting agenda. We will have the official greetings of our representatives of the Municipality of Faenza and Municipality of Schwäbisch Gmünd. Then we will have an overview and presentation of the project contents, activities and objectives and so on, and the presentation of all the partners who are members of this network of town. So I'm glad to give the floor to our town councillor for Europe, welfare and smart city of the municipality of Faenza, Mr. Davide Agresti.
Elisabetta, thank you very much, and buongiorno, good morning everyone. As Elisabetta said, my name is Davide Agresti. I'm in charge of European policy for the municipality of Faenza. It's a great pleasure for me today, this morning, to greet you and thank you to be partner of us in this new European project. So my greetings and my warm welcome to the municipality from Poland, from Germany, our twin city of Schwäbisch Gmünd, Bulgaria, Portugal, Malta, Latvia, and Cyprus. I hope that this project will help to build a new relationship between our municipality and to let our European values grow more and more. As you know, this program for us is so important. We care a lot about European value, especially to promote this European value to the young generation. This is the aim of this project. We believe a lot that European citizens can be promoted between thanks to our municipality, also at the local level, not only at the European level, to let grow in our boys and girls a new feel of Europe, especially during these weak times where conflicts, war, climate change let our municipality be a little bit more weaker. As you know, Italy has been hit by a terrific flood in the past May. It's our will to build again our city, not only by infrastructure, but also by the power of our relation, especially with our European partners. So I hope that this program will lead us to a new concept of the labor market, of the gender equality, of climate change, as I said, and thanks to arts, young empowerment, cultural heritage, and so on. So I'm really interested. I'm really curious about the growth of this project. I will follow you step by step, thanks to Elisabetta, our European policy office, and thanks to Benedetta Diamanti, that is with us this morning, to also, I think, greet and thanks you for the work you did writing this project, and for the work you will you will do in the next month. So thank you so much, and good luck for our project, for this kickoff meeting, and for the rest of the month that will lead us to the end of the project. So thank you so much, and good luck.
Thank you, Davide. Thank you very much for your words, and we really hope that this experience will be very, very positive. Now I'm giving the floor to Mrs. Benedetta Diamanti, who is the manager of the Department Culture, Tourism and International Policies. Please, Benedetta.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody. For us, it's really a pleasure to be here together, because today is for us quite an important day. We are starting a new project that we submitted as Unione della Romagna Fiorentina. As you know, we are the lead partner of this project because we are all together here in this office deeply convinced about the opportunities that this project could give for young people of our territories, of our city, of our towns. This is a CERV, it's on the CERV program, as you know. It means networks of town, and in fact, it's exactly this that we are here today. Starting a project which aims to give to our young people of our territories, some more opportunities to be more involved in European themes, to have the opportunities to talk together with other European young people about the theme that are the theme of their life, things that they are interested on, things that they want to ask Europe to make something for them. Let them have a better knowledge about European organization. Let them have a better knowledge about what they do in the future for Europe and for the life of all of us European countries together. As you probably know, this project is the upgrade of a previous Erasmus European project, which was based on the same themes, on the same kind of activities. We were very happy about the work and the experiences our young people here in Trent and in the other countries part of the project had with this project, but unfortunately, this previous project was affected by the pandemic, and so we didn't have the opportunity to make really whatever we wanted to do, we had to do, letting them stay together and having opportunities to share experiences and to understand together all the things that they really wanted to work on. Really all together to have this opportunity with this new project. This is the first meeting, online meeting, but I hope to have soon the opportunity to be together also in person. I would like to assure you all that the staff, our staff here, so me and of course Elisabetta Di Martino, but also Simona Parisini and Mara Montanari, we are the staff working on this project here in Faenza. We are really at your disposal for everything we can do in the future to let this project have all the opportunities it needs, and let the project to really reach its goals. So now I will give the floor to my colleague Mara Montanari. She will make the presentation of the project, but before this, we have another institutional intervention from the city of Schwäbisch Gmünd, and it's a welcome greeting from the Vice Mayor of Schwäbisch Gmünd, Christian Baron. So I ask to let the presentation go on now, and I really thank you all for this participation today, and really I would like that we will have a really good job altogether. Thank you.
Participants of our today discussing about Europe, about the future of Europe, and I say very warm greetings from Schwäbisch Gmünd. You see in the background our older town with a very cloudy and rainy weather, but today it's the 1st of February, and so it's okay that we can have today also a few difficulties in the weather. But more important is that the atmosphere in your discussion is good. It's sunny and shiny so that you can have good results of your discussing. Your topics today, your themes are equality and sustainability. Important questions, interesting questions for the future of Europe. But more than that, for me and for us in Schwäbisch Gmünd, is the connection between the different cities and between the people all over Europe. And so I'm happy that you are from different countries, from different cities, to connect yourself, to connect each other, to get closer, to build partnerships, and maybe to build friendships. And for us, it's also important that we have the friends from Faenza here in the discussion. Maybe you know, in the last year in autumn, we won a prize from the presidents from Italy and from Germany for the best town twinning between Italy and Germany. And the prize won, of course, Faenza and Schwäbisch Gmünd. And so maybe this can be an example for the partnership and for the friendship of cities and of people in Europe. I wish you that you have today good discussions, the good atmosphere in your group and good results. And so we can build together a good future for Europe and for the people in our different countries. Good luck and have a nice day. Best greetings from Schwäbisch Gmünd.
Hi everyone, my name is Mara Montanari and I'm part of the staff of the European Project Office here in Faenza. And I'm going now to present the project, so with the objectives, activities, and the partnership that will join this project. I will give you a general overview of the project, then I will show you the objectives and the partnership and then the activities. Next, please. So the general overview, next please. Okay, you know already the project title, NEETs, that stands for Young Needs Shaping Expectations for the Future of Europe. This project lasts 2 years, from January 2024 to December 2025. It has a budget of 261,000 more or less euros, and is co-funded by the European Union through the European program CERV, Networks of Town. Next, please. The project focuses on involving young people in debates, meetings, talks, workshops, in order to give them the basics and tools to think about their future, and offering them the chance of discussing with peers to find ideas and improvements to the current situation. The target of this project is young people from 18 to 30 years old, mainly students, young people looking for a job or at their first job experience. Next, please. As already said, this project starts from the conclusions of another project, Rediscovering Europe by Feeling European Citizens Again, that was co-financed by Europe for Citizens program that involved 5 organizations of the present partnership. That action aimed at creating a path of reflection and education to European values and to promote the perception of the European Union as an affair of the citizens and not just a political institutional entity. During the last meeting of that project, the partners agreed on a project follow-up with the focus on giving a more important role to young participants. So that they could become ambassadors of democracy and promoters of the knowledge of the European Union for their peers. Next, please. I will tell you about the impact and the ambition of this project. So over the short term, the impact expected is that the project will improve the knowledge of the young participants on the themes that will be addressed during the project. From a legislative point of view and also comparing different situations in different countries. The project aims also at contributing to open their minds, making them facing similar and different criticalities of their peers, and making them learning about opportunities and ideas to improve the situations. The project aims also at improving young participants' language skills, of course, because all the activities, meetings will be conducted in English and contributing to their personal and professional growth. Finally, over the short term, the project aims at improving the capacities of local politicians and technicians in charge of youth policies by increasing the knowledge of needs and expectations of young people. Next, please. Over the medium term, the project aims at sensitizing the public opinion around the young people conditions, questioning about the responsibilities of institutions at different levels and what can be done to help young people to feel safe, motivated, and comfortable about their future. Over the long term, the project aims at analyzing what it has been doing until now and which challenges young people are facing nowadays about their future, inclusion and working or educational opportunities, making them aware of good lessons coming from other EU countries. Next, please. So now I will tell you about the objectives of this project. Next, please. So the general objective of the project is to create a well-structured and shared path of dialogue and discussion among young people and between them and the local authorities involved. So the real goal of this project is to understand together which tools and opportunities, both at local and European level, can stimulate their growth as human students and employed people. European values and democratic principles will be at the basis of this path. Next, please. The project, of course, has starting from the general objective, we define some specific objectives. So, first of all, create a safe place for young people to open up and share their worries and ideas about their future. Then, stimulate discussions and consequently knowledge of some important and contemporary themes like climate change, multicultural society, job opportunities, and also European cultural heritage. And to promote a creative approach in each transnational workshop and local activities. Evaluating how people can create new jobs or find inspirations for the learning training paths starting from these themes. Next, please. Then improve the capacities of municipalities and associations in dealing with young people expectations and needs, targeting in a more specific way initiatives and actions for them. moving youngsters and NEETs interest toward the know-how connected to their cultural heritage by proposing them how they will work and promote on this heritage in order to give them that active participation that was missing during the pandemic. And finally, analyze the situation on gender equality and in general on equal opportunities from a youth perspective. Next, please. Now I will present you the partnership. Next. In this project, there are 8 partners. The municipality of Faenza is the lead partner that will take care of the project management. And then there is the municipality of Bolesławiec in Poland, the municipality of Schwäbisch Gmünd in Germany, which is also the coordinator of the analysis on equal opportunities, the municipality of Daugavpils in Latvia, municipality of Biala in Bulgaria, the municipality of Lusada in Portugal, which is also the coordinator of all communication and dissemination activities, the Malta Crafts Foundation, and the municipality of Mesa Gaetonia in Cyprus, which is the coordinator of the local activities. Next, please. Each project team will consist of project reference, 2 young managers, politicians representing the partner organization, and representatives of local association. Each partner will have to choose 2 young managers that will be the ambassadors of this project, as they will take the ideas coming from the transnational meetings to the national local context and vice versa. Now I will show you the activities of the project. Next, please. So the project foresees a combination of transnational and local activities. So basically, each work package will consist of transnational event and in cascade local activities at local level. So there will be 9 transnational meetings, 2 online and 7 on site. This is the first one. And during every meeting, a specific topic will be addressed on the future challenges and opportunities for young people. After every transnational meeting, the young managers will take this discussion at local level in their cities, involving schools, young associations, and they will involve groups of about 30-50 people. Next, please. During the transnational and local meetings, small videos, reels, and photos will be taken and posted in the social media channels and websites, and also a podcast will be developed. And finally, all ideas and proposals coming from both transnational meetings and local events will be translated in a thematic report. All the thematic report will then be collected in a final report of publication. Okay, so let's go to the themes of the project. As I said, each transnational meeting and the connected local activities in each partner country will focus on a specific theme. There will be labor market from a youth perspective, gender inequality, awareness and social challenges, that actually is a transversal theme, we'll see it later, the effects of the war on young generations, multicultural society, young people and the digital dimension, threats and opportunities, climate change, young generations for a sustainable future, empowering youth through creative arts, and European cultural heritage as foundation for a common future. As I said, gender inequality will be the transversal theme. In fact, besides the transnational meeting number 2, where this topic is developed, this theme will be dealt within a transversal way in all the transnational meetings and local activities, with the scope to explore the perception of the young people on equal opportunities. In fact, we will conduct an initial analysis on this perception as a starting point at the beginning of the project. And then, during all the activities, many interviews will be carried out among young people on this perception. And finally, at the end of the project, an analysis will be made on how this perception has changed and how we can contribute to increasing the sensitivity of young people towards this issue. Next. Now we'll show you the structure of the transnational meetings. Basically, they will be conducted in a 3 steps format. There will be a thematic workshop focused mainly on the legislation. So to illustrate the EU legislation and the partner states law around the topic addressed. In order to draw a general framework from a legislative point of view, that will be the starting point for the following discussion. There will be some exception for some specific topics, you will see. Then the second step is a thematic talk that will involve all participants in order to investigate the real situation in the different countries and people's perception. This will help to highlight the level of criticality and also to find any side topics to be discussed at next step. So the final step is the roundtable meetings that will involve young managers, young people. Could you please go back, please? The roundtable meetings will be open discussions that will involve young managers, young people attending the meeting and their peers coming from different cities in different countries. In order to generate a discussion about the main topic, trying to find possible solutions and ideas in a global brainstorming. The workshop will have a creative character and we'll aim to explore possible learning and work opportunities related to the topic addressed. Next, please. As I said, there will be some exceptions related to the initial workshop. In fact, for some specific topics, there won't be a legislative framework to be discussed, but the workshop will focus on different arguments. So the effects of the wars on young generations, for these topics, the thematic workshop will focus on the situation of the countries near Ukraine and the perception of young generations about the war, especially in the countries that are more affected. For empowering youth through creative arts, the thematic workshop will focus on the training and job opportunities that creative art sector represents, both at EU and country level. For the European cultural heritage as foundation for a common future, the thematic workshop will focus on training and job opportunities that the cultural heritage sector represents at EU and country level. Next, please. Now, the structure of the local activities. As I said, following each transnational meeting, all partners will have to prepare some activities at local level. And so these activities will consist of presentation of the topic addressed at the transnational event, the realization of debates about among young people on the perception of the real situation, and discussion on possible improvements. For these activities, the young managers will be the main actors as they will prepare tools and contents for the local activities. They will involve schools, classes, and associations. and in order to recreate an event in their partner city. Next, please. Now, very quickly, the work plan. So for 2024, there will be, now we are having the kickoff meeting today, then there will be 3 transnational events. The first one will be in Faenza and will be about the need and youth employment. And then there will be the connected local activities in each partner country, from March to April 2024. The event in Faenza will be the 12th and 13th of March. Then the second transnational event will be in Germany, and it will be about gender inequality, and will be in at the end of April. And then the connected local activities will be carried out between May and June. And finally, the third transnational event of this year will be about the effects of the war on European young generations, and will be in Daugavpils in Latvia in September, October. Next, please. In 2025, we will have 4 transnational events and the final event. So the 4th will be about multicultural society and will be in Bolesławiec in Poland in December between December and January. The 5th will be about climate change and will be in Portugal and between February and March 2025. The 6th will be about empowering youth through creative arts, will be in Mesa Gaetonia in Cyprus on May-June 2025. And finally, the 7th will be about cultural heritage as foundation for a common future in Malta in October-November. Then there will be the final event online on December 2025. Next, please. Of course, this project will have a strong communication and dissemination activities. A communication and dissemination plan will be arranged as a first step of the project. We will create a project logo, visual kit for the graphic layout. We will have web tools, social media contents, and online communications like the project website, podcast, and Instagram page, YouTube channel. And before and after each meeting, there will be also press releases or press conferences. So I thank you all for the attention, and please follow the project updates.
So, thank you very much, Mara. As you can see, it is a very rich project with a lot of activities, transnational and local, and with very interesting themes that we consider very contemporary. And I take the opportunity as this presentation is available on YouTube, and we can see that we have a lot of views now in this moment, and a lot of young people and students are watching the presentation. So it is a kind invitation to all the young people and students that could be interested in the participation in some of the activities of the project to maybe contact the European Project Office of the town, so that maybe they can have the chance to join the activities both at the transnational and local level. Now we go on with the presentation of the partners. As I have already said, all the presentations will be shared by our technicians, so you can ask to go on with the presentation so that we can go faster. And the first partner that I kindly invite on the floor is Municipality of Bolesławiec, Mr. Krzysztof Ewak, Head of Town Development and Promotion Department. So, Krzysztof, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everybody. I'm very glad to have the opportunity to continue the relations with already 4 of the partners, yes, taking part in the projects. We work together in the implementation of the Rediscovering of Europe project. So thank you very much for creating for us once again the opportunity to learn the best practices and to share our opinions. We prepared, instead of the PowerPoint presentation, we prepared a short video presenting our activities. So I will ask the technicians to share the video, please, if you can show it.
Bolesławiec, the capital of the county with 90,000 inhabitants, is located at the crossroads of the borders with the Czech Republic and Germany. It was built on the historic Via Regia trade route, which was the most important connection between the east and west of Europe. Over the course of 800 years of turbulent history, it was successively a Polish, Czech, German, Prussian and Polish city again, and the testimony of this are valuable monuments. Bolesławiec is a kind of cultural melting pot. After World War II, people returning from emigration from the territories of today's France, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Ukraine, Lithuania and Belarus settled here. Based on this European diversity, we have built an open, civic community.
Bolesławiec is a co-founder of the oldest Euroregion in Central and Eastern Europe, which was established 30 years ago. Since 2007, I have had the honor of chairing the Polish side of the NISA Euroregion. In the last programming period, the organization in which Bolesławiec is a very active member has implemented almost 500 international projects that have successfully engaged over 1 million Europeans and raised their standard of living. Bolesławiec has 10 twin towns in Europe and cooperates internationally with a network of over 150 cities and institutions.
Bolesławiec is a city with the traditions of solidarity. Human solidarity was particularly unleashed in the last dramatic times of the war, when hundreds of refugees from Ukraine, mainly mothers with children, found their way to the city of Bolesławiec and the Bolesławiec County. In our homes, they found a safe asylum, their place to live in peace, study and work. Bolesławiec has provided assistance to both refugees and Ukrainian citizens fighting at the war front. Bolesławiec engaged its foreign partners in this help, who signed the Declaration of Solidarity with Ukraine. The effect of this declaration is material and financial help and support in the pursuit of independence and democracy.
I came to Poland, to Bolesławiec, at the beginning of the war. I've been here almost a year. From the beginning, I was surrounded by the care and friendship of many inhabitants of Bolesławiec. I also tried to help my compatriots from Ukraine who are staying in the Bolesławiec. My work as a theater instructor integrates children and youth from various parts of Ukraine and Poland. Without, we can feel at home here. Thank you, dear friends from Bolesławiec.
pride of Bolesławiec is ceramics, which have been produced since the Middle Ages. This tradition is developed by successive generations. Stoneware dishes, currently produced in 35 manufactories, are known all over the world. A symbol of appreciation for pottery traditions is the Bolesławiec Ceramics Festival, organized annually for 30 years, and the International Ceramics and Sculpture Workshop, organized for 60 years. Bolesławiec belongs to two cultural routes of the Council of Europe, the Destination Napoleon route and the European route of ceramics, and is located on important historical routes, Via Regia, Via Sacra and St. Jacob's route.
We debate with our peers in Europe on the challenges facing the future of the European community. We learn from each other how to be conscious and active Europeans. We have created a Youth European Parliament so that young people can learn the most important values: democracy, freedom, equality. It is particularly important for us to implement projects which emphasize the rights of every human being to respect and dignity, and oppose broadly understood discrimination. Together, we can shape the future of our continent more effectively and be more conscious Europeans.
So thank you very much. I just want to add that our young managers will come from our secondary school. They are together with us in this school. They will join us for the second part of the meeting. Thank you very much. That will be all from me.
Thank you, Christoph. I think that the videos was very, very interesting and has shown us a lot of topics and things that really that are very coherent with the next project. And you also shown us a very interesting part about the European route of ceramics. I take the opportunity just to say two words that there are three partners of this network of towns that have other relations in common, like the belonging to the European route of ceramics. The municipality of Faenza is the coordinator, and both Bolesławiec and the Multicraft Foundation are members. So it is very interesting to see how these relations also connect on different points of view and through different projects. And it is very, very important to promote the cooperation at European level. Thank you again, Christoph. Now I give the floor to Mrs. Kristina Kelisakieva of the municipality of Biala. I hope the pronunciation is correct. Please, Kristina, the floor is yours.
I'm honored to present the municipality of Biała, a charming small town by the Bulgarian Black Sea coast, next to one of the most beautiful big towns in Bulgaria, Varna. The territory of municipality of Biała is 162 square kilometers, and our citizens are slightly above 3,300. We have two schools, one primary school and one vocational, or as it's said in Bulgarian, professional high school of agriculture and tourism. This school is preparing our students for careers in the key sector, as the tourism is for Biała and for Bulgaria as well. We are 5 kilometers away from Varna, and just in the middle of the distance between the both airports in Bulgaria, Black Sea coast, Varna and Burgos. Next slide, please. As you can see, located by the sea, we have long sandy beaches and the local life is more active during the summer season because it's the period where we have most events and most touristic activities. Next slide, please. As you can see, we have a harbor port. It's one of the biggest fisherman ports in Bulgaria Black Sea coast. Next, please. During the last 10 years, we have been dedicated to develop a great sport infrastructure for different outdoor sports. We have a great stadium where we organized many football and track and field events. And we also use our beaches to promote an active sports lifestyle during the summer. We are organizers of one of the biggest beach volleyball tournaments in Bulgaria right now, supported by Bulgarian Volleyball Federation, which we are collaborating very well. Next slide, please. We have I think that I won't lie if I say that this is the only circus school in Bulgaria right now. About a year and a half ago, a young family from Russia, they started living in Biała and looking for opportunity to work and to share their experience in circus area. They started this circus school, and right now, I think that more than 40 children and students from Biała, they are participating in this circus school. Next one, please. The spearfishing tournament we organized for the first time last year is one very interesting event, and it was included in the Bulgarian national championship in spearfishing. As you can see, we are using everything we have to make Biała more popular and more active. Next slide, please. As I said, we have a great stadium and we have organized many tournaments for kids. Our focus on all sports events are youth and kids activities. And I would like to share with you that as an award for our dedication to sports and youth activities, last year Biała was honored with the title European Town of Sport. It was quite a big accomplishment for us because a town this small was on a European scene, and our activities were seen by more people. We work with our locals and both with guests like clubs and teams that are coming here for their sports camps. Next slide, please. Yeah, and thank you. That was my brief presentation. And I'm very sorry for the technical issue we had the last two times trying to present Biała.
Evelina Balode, Project Manager at Education Department of the Municipality of Daugavpils. Hello, Evelina.
Hello, everybody. And I'm so happy to continue work with old partners and new ones. So we can start with presentation. So we are from Latvia, from Daugavpils. It's the second largest city in Latvia. So I hope everybody knows where is Latvia, but as I joke to my students that we are in front of Sweden. So, and yes, there is over two labels. The first one, blue one, it's our city symbol of city, lily from Poland, river, and then fortress. And the next one is our department label. It's education symbol, so in our city. So next one. Yeah, and as I told, we are the second largest city, and we are very multinational. So around 70 nationalities live here, and it's amazing. But Latvians are minority in this city, and majority are Russians, and then follow another nationalities. So, and the symbol of our city is our church hill, where you can see now 3 church, but we have also a 4th church, Catholic, Protestants or Lutherans church, then Orthodox and Old Believers also. Yeah, next. Yeah, and our department is part of structure of municipality, but we sometimes we work quite independently, but we are focusing on education problems and youth, and so. Yeah, you can show next one. Yeah, this is our functions, what we're doing, but in general we are responsible for around 9,000 students in general education, and then 4,000 students in preschools, and around 2,050 students in vocational education system. Yeah, and there you can see the not all, but few latest projects which we realize, and before COVID and during the COVID time, and now we start with this project. Yeah, and about our role in project. So we are also one of the country which received a lot of refugees from Ukraine. We received a first group of youths from Kharkiv, our twin town, in beginning of March 2022. It been a big hockey team. Youngsters with moms, with relatives, and this process continues. Now we receive quite a lot families and youngsters from Russia. They crossing territory of Russia, but they are from Ukraine. And the main problem that not all youths are integrated in our society, because they study by distance, and yes, we collect all data about these students and try to involve in our society, but we will show you in September how it really works. The next one. Yeah, there you can see a few photos from our activities, workshop in art school with art therapy for these students, and other photos with volunteers. They also help and try to return back these students in normal life. Yeah, and when you will visit Latvia and our town, you will see, of course, our main object in city. It's an old fortress from beginning of 19th century, and yeah, and in this fortress we have also Mark Rothko Art Center. Next. Yeah, we are very proud about this world famous abstract expressionist, which are born in Daugavpils and spent the first years of life in our city. Yeah, and there you can see a short video about our town, 1 minute. Thank you.
Welcome to Daugavpils, the second largest city in Latvia, strategically located between Riga and Vilnius. Picture-perfect landscapes and a vibrant urban atmosphere await you. Daugavpils boasts a rich industrial history and offers diverse opportunities for businesses and investments. From IT to engineering and construction, the city's economy is ready for your enterprise. With a population of about 80,000 people and a low unemployment rate, Daugavpils attracts skilled professionals from various fields. Powered by prominent educational institutions like Daugavpils University, the city encourages young talents, ensuring a dynamic workforce for your ventures. Imagine yourself in our well-maintained industrial zones, supported by the city's proactive administration. Contemporary infrastructure is the backbone for your business success. Beyond business, Daugavpils offers a plenty of recreational options. Take a swim in one of the city lakes, do outdoor sports, go for a walk along the city's promenades, relax in the city's parks, explore cultural hubs, visit Daugavpils Theatre or take a walk at Daugavpils Fortress. Take a ride with environmentally friendly public transport, Daugavpils Tram. It's not just a place for work, it's a lifestyle. Daugavpils is a place where business meets pleasure and history interlinks with innovation. Make it your ideal destination for success and contemporary urban lifestyle.
Thank you very much, Evelina. Thank you for the presentation and also for the video, who gives us a very interesting overview on your. Now it is the turn of municipality of Lusada. I kindly invite Carla Magales, European Project Manager at the Communication, Heritage, Culture, Education and Sport Municipality of Lusada.
So good morning, everyone. Thank you for this. It was a pleasure for be here and this project. And my name is Carla Magalhães, and I'm a project manager from Municipality of Lusada. And I'm going to introduce you our organization. So Lusada is a Portuguese town located in the sub-regions of Tamega e Sousa, belonging to the region of North and the district of Porto. Next, please. Lusada has 47,000 inhabitants with an area of 96 kilometers, and it is divided in 15 parishes. So, about our organization, you are a public body. Our work aims to achieve sustainable development with benefits and opportunities for all our citizens in the environmental, social, and economic fields. Our mission is to define guiding strategies and execute the resulting local policies through the measures and programs in various areas of our competence, promoting the equality of life of all citizens and ensuring high standards of quality services. Next, please. We are a municipality with more than 600 workers and are organized by department as follows: Division of Legal Affairs and Human Research, Division of Financial Management, Division of Communication, Heritage, Culture, Education and Sports, Division of Social Action, Youth, Economic and Tourism Affairs, Division of Planning and Urban Management, Division of Mobility and Equipment, and Division of Environment and Urban Services, Municipal Project Service, and Communication and Information Systems Services. About our communication, You have a site, social media, such Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and so a YouTube. If you are interested, there is the links. Okay, next. About our experience with European projects. Since 2016, you have been working different programs such as Erasmus Plus, Majority, Citizens Equality, Rights and Values, like this project Next, and Creative Europe, recently with the Horizon. These are the various projects that we have been developing in the municipality in the areas of sport, youth, environment, and education. As you can see, almost 15 projects as partners and coordination. So next, thank you. As you know, as a municipality, you have a lot of activities in many areas, but I have only focused on those related to this project. So, as the youngest municipality in Portugal, you have to work for youth and encourage democratic participation. Next, please. We have many projects and activities. The most important is youth participatory budgeting. Next, please. Is a form of civic participation by young people, promoting a sense of citizenship and community in order to deepen the dialogue and consultation of proposals together with the municipal executive in the definition of municipal investment priorities. The budget allocated corresponds to 13,000 euros for the winning projects. This project is edited every year, and the projects that apply are put in vote. Okay, next, please. Please change the slide. Okay, thank you. This is meetings about brilliant minds is other idea and other activities. Meetings between national and local celebrities who talk openly about their professional experience. There have already been 50 editions, a dialogue of generations, human rights, terrorism, crime and war, communication and cyber security. Next, please. In this case, the municipality goes to Lousada schools to meet with the heads of the class to talk about everyday issues. At the end of lecture year, everyone meets to share experience. So the Students' Youth Council includes all the class delegates and sub-delegates from the various schools groups in the municipality. Next, please. So we have a place. This is age space. This is where we organize exhibitions, workshops, and conference. It has a capacity of 100 people, and you have facilities and services: Space Jota, Space Europe, Hard Space, Auditory, and Bar. Next, please. You have two European Olympics. This is a competition which aims to encourage and develop a taste for the process of European integration in its enlargement and deepening with questions related to Europe and to all secondary school students in the municipalities that make up the North Tâmega sub-region. This region is made up of 11 municipalities. Next, please. We have to Discover Europe, a quiz, Discover Europe. This is activity to commemorate Europe Day in May, as you know. You have also municipal youth plan, the strategic intervention document defines several priorities such as education training, employment and entrepreneurship, housing, culture, leisure and sport, social, promotion, association and citizenship, creativity, science and knowledge, in order to include actions and interventions in the main areas involving the youngest. And next, please. Okay, you have Soul Villa Festival. This is an international music festival that takes place in June in Lousada. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Your presentation was very interesting, and most of all the part of the projects and initiatives regarding the young people, and I think that you presented us some best practices that we can also focus on during the project implementation, because they are very interesting and examples of actions that we can not copy, but maybe learn about and then do also in our territories. So thank you very much. Now we are going on with the presentation with the Malta Craft Foundation. Mr. Elton Mikalev, CEO of the foundation.
Good morning, first of all, and a big welcome from sunny Malta. So, for those who don't know where Malta is a small island underneath Sicily, exactly in the middle of the Mediterranean. The Malta Crafts Foundation represents the sector of artisanship, of artisan crafts all over Malta. We are a public body, and we work a lot with youth people and even older people in the sector of crafts. I'll be very brief because I know that time is running out, but I'm going to explain a bit the vision, mission, activities that the Malta Crafts Foundation does so that you're more familiar with what we do. Next slide. So, as we said, we are a public body representing all the sector of crafts. So, our aim is to help or encourage the preservation, the appreciation of the handmade, of the handicraft, and sustainability of Maltese artisanal products and skills. We are also on the board of the World Crafts Council Europe, so we have very good connections with what is happening across Europe in the sector of crafts. Next slide. So, a bit more in detail, our mission is to obviously try to promote more awareness and appreciation of Maltese artisanship. We do a lot of promotional efforts to help us with this, but also to stimulate innovation so that artisans start practicing new tools, new ideas, new designs, so that obviously the artisan sector remains sustainable for the future. We also work especially with traditional crafts and more contemporary ones. Next slide. I'll be going through some of our activities with regards to our mission and vision, and our activities are mainly focused on three pillars. We do a lot of activities related to promotion, but then we also give importance to education and innovation, especially where youths are involved. Okay, with regards to promotion, obviously we do the usual artisan markets that happen all over Europe, and we organize these all over Malta, starting from Valletta, the capital city, to other other locations around Malta. We have 2 artisan villages in Malta. We have one in Attart, It's in the center of Malta, almost, and one in the small island of Gozo, where we have artisans working in their workshops there. But then there are also other artisans who work from home, including youth people as well. For promotion, we work a lot. So we do participate even in European markets. We have been participating in the International Crafts Festival in Bulgaria, in the Open Air Museum in Atar. We have participated in Artigiano Fiera in Milan. Last year, we started participating in the European Artistic Crafts Days. And obviously, we are always looking at other opportunities where we can participate with our artisans. We also do our annual awards for artisans, even for young people who have started their business, young people who are volunteering in the sector, and we promote this through the People's Choice Award, where the general public can even vote for some of the categories, and this is promoted through our website, our social media pages, and we even use the World Crafts Council Europe Instagram pages for this information to be disseminated. We also collaborate with a lot of entities in Malta. In fact, most of these entities are also following this meeting and will be involved in the project as stakeholders. We work with Arts Council, Heritage Malta, Malta Tourism Authority, and there are other, obviously, entities with whom we work on a day-to-day basis. Okay, next slide, please. With regards to education, we consider education as very important, and we work in education not only to generate more skills in artisans to keep up with the times, but also to encourage young people to take a career in the artisan sector. So we are collaborating with the education entities in Malta so that we start inculcating such an interest in the sector from a young age. In fact, in the artisan villages, we also organize tours for for primary students. We organize team building events for companies, and we are also piloting some courses for school students ages 14 to 16 and even school leavers, so that we encourage them to enter the sector. We can move on to the next slide, please. With regards to innovation, as I said, we are trying to help artisans to innovate in what they do, even by collaborating with young people who are interested in the sector, designers, and we try to help them with this with training sessions, by participating in European programs, by doing conferences, and even other initiatives that we are planning, for example, to do for the first time this year, like the Malta Design Festival. So all these initiatives help the sector to remain sustainable for the coming years. Next slide, please. Obviously, what I wanted to stress is we are very interested in this project because we believe that the future of the sector, the cultural sector, the artistic sector, the future and sustainability of this sector should focus on young people. If we don't find young people who are interested in these sectors, the cultural sector, the artistic sector will all die with time. So we are putting a lot of effort in encouraging young people to take up a career in this sector, to get to know about the cultural sectors in Malta and across Europe, learn of the opportunities, and even learn about other issues which we will be bringing up during this project, like sustainability, etc., which are being given a lot of importance by the European Union. So together with our stakeholders, we can bring a lot of expertise on the culture sector and the participation of young people in this sector. Okay, next slide. These are two photos which may be not that important for you. For us, they represent a lot of the work that is being done by the Malta Crafts Foundation. The first photo is one of an initiative that the Malta Crafts Foundation has started doing these last 2 years, which are part of what we call MCF meets, where we open the workshops of artisans in Malta for people to go and visit them, explain what they do in their workshop, and this is for people to appreciate more and to learn more about the work of artisans. The other photo is one of the training sessions that we are organizing with artisans and young artisans as well. This specific workshop was one on budgeting. So we know that artisans maybe do not give much importance to budgeting because they don't have a good knowledge of working with numbers. So we organized a workshop with foreign experts in the cultural sector to help them plan more how they price their products and also how to manage their funds. Okay, next slide. This is one of the last slides, and we think that's really important. It's a quote brought up during the European Training Foundation workshops, which says that a policymaker ignoring crafts is missing out not only on an important element of what makes the community flourish in terms of cultural life, but also in terms of creating entrepreneurial and cooperation opportunities. And this is the message that we want to give to young people, that there is a future in crafts, there is a future in the artisan sector, and a future in this sector also helps you with developing entrepreneurial and cooperation skills. Next slide. This is the disclaimer. And the last one is obviously the next slide is our contact details. There's our email address. So any young people who are following, or any partners or foundations or entities across Europe who are following and want to get in touch so that we do something in collaboration, you're free to do so. Okay, I was very brief. I almost kept the 5 minutes, so thanks a lot.
Thank you, Alton. Thank you very much. I think you said something very important, and we also believe that we should encourage the effective youth involvement in the artistic and cultural sector, and promote also the interest in the labor market through artisans' opportunity, or artistic or cultural opportunity. It is something that we could focus on during the project implementation and try to improve this the situation linked to this message. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Now, I kindly invite Mr. Angelos Emanuel, coordinator of Open Schools of Mesa Gaetonia.
I'm Angelos Emanuel, educational psychologist and coordinator of the Open School of Mesa Gaetonia, a small municipality in the city of Limassol, in Cyprus. Together with us are also the mayor of Mesa Gaetonia, Mr. Doros Antoniou, my colleagues and from the Open School and from the municipality of Mesa Gaetonia, and also my colleagues Nicoletta, responsible for European projects and younger European projects at the municipality, and also our young representatives, Georgia, Vasilisa, and Petros, who will be actively participating in this project. May we have the next slide, please? Our municipality is located in the city of Limassol, the second largest city in Cyprus. And it may be small, with around 20,000 citizens in an area of 4,000 square meters, but it thrives with cultural, sports, and social groups. May we have the next slide, please? Despite our size, our strategic goal is clear: to enable youth participation in everyday life and in decision-making processes in the municipality. This commitment is evident in our focus on programs for youth empowerment, youth engagement, and social inclusion. Next slide. Among those programs is the Open School of Mesa Gidonia, an institution that I've been leading for the past 15 years. And the other groups of the municipality with particularly active work are the Philharmonic Group, the Municipal Choir, the Theatrical Group, the Arts Workshop, and the Nautical Club of the municipality. Next slide, please. The Open School is a collaborative effort between the Ministry of Education and the Municipality of Mesa Gidonia, operating since the year 2007, and it's aligned with the EU principles for lifelong learning education. Our institution aims to utilize school spaces as centers of culture, sports, and creativity in the afternoons when public schools are not used for curriculum purposes. With this program, we seek to activate community members in social life, improve the quality of life, and strengthen cultural and athletic levels within our society in the local level. Next slide, please. Within our program, we, regardless of nationality, origin, gender, or financial ability, our school provides a friendly, safe, and welcoming environment. This Open School encompasses 4 main thematic units: sports, education, general knowledge, and artistic skills that are catering to diverse interests. Today, we are proud to share that our school has become very popular in the local community with over 1,700 students enrolled. Over the 15 past years, we've managed to empower underprivileged children, adolescents, and young adults, providing them with opportunities to enhance their knowledge and talents. Some of our former students even have returned as teachers to our school, a testament, we believe, that shows the impact of our program to the local community. In addition to all our local efforts, in the past few years, we have initiated the participation of the municipality of Mesa Gidonia in EU-funded projects. Notable among them is the one that you can see on the slide now, is the My Square project, an ESC-funded project, which was a collaboration that revitalized a semi-abandoned square, fostering community engagement and cross generations. This project was recognized as a finalist for the New European Bauhaus Prizes in the year 2023. Next slide, please. Another noteworthy initiative was the For Include project, which aimed to create a network of inclusive territories, exchange good practices, and fight against racism, discrimination, and hate speech. The project successfully resulted in a digital map of organizations in the participating countries addressing immigrant-related issues. I will keep the presentation short. And in closing, I would like to thank you again for giving us the opportunity to be part of this event and also of this very important and useful project. And we look forward to continue working on the project together with the other partners. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Angelos. Mesa Gidonia is a new partner for us, so I'm glad that we will have the chance to know your territory and the municipality better during the project implementation. Thank you very much. Now I kindly invite Mrs. Christine Hüttemann of the municipality of Schwäbisch Gmund, who is the educational project officer.
Yes, good morning, thank you.
Good morning, Christine.
Yes, I'd like to present Schwäbisch Gmund to you, to those who haven't been to Schwäbisch Gmund or just know where the city is. Could you just start the slides? Thank you. And the next one, please. And the next slide, please.
Yes.
Schwäbisch Gmund is called the oldest Staufer city, and as you will see from this name, Schwäbisch Gmund is a medieval city and was actually the cradle of this Staufer dynasty. And you perhaps know Friedrich Barbarossa, one of the most important representatives of this noble dynasty. Can you please just go to the next slide? Yeah, where is Schwäbisch Gmund located? Schwäbisch Gmund is a city in Baden-Württemberg in the southwestern part of Germany. It lies on the small river Rems and is located east of Stuttgart and just in the north of the Swabian Alp. Schwäbisch Gmund in figures. Please continue. Schwäbisch Gmund received city status in 1165 and was an imperial city from 1268 to 1802. We have about 63,534 inhabitants coming from 150 different nations. 41.5% of the inhabitants have a migration background and 20.5% of the inhabitants have a foreign passport. So you will see we are a multicultural and very diverse city. Could you please continue with the next slide? Well, Schwäbisch Gmund in Europe. We are not just in the heart of Europe, but we have twin town activities dating back to 1971, which means we have our twin town in the UK, in Barnsley, since 1971. Antibes is our twin town since 1976. Czechoslovakia in Hungary since 1991, and of course Faenza since 2001. And what is important, during the European elections in 2019, 57.4% of the voters actually voted during these elections. But Europe is not just something we are sort of thinking about, but I'd just like to come back to the RATED project, the project Rediscovering Europe, when some of you participated in the past 4 years from 2018 to 2022. You just go to the next slide. The RATED project actually was an example of how Schwäbisch Gmund sees Europe. Apart from this project, for example, there are many other projects at school levels. But RATED was certainly one important one, and the idea and what it was all about, and what actually the outcome of this project. In 2018, Faenza celebrated the 50th anniversary, being awarded the Europe Prize of the Council of Europe in 1968. And this European project was to celebrate this anniversary and to rediscover Europe, meaning what are the European ideas and what is Europe's identity. Citizens of all age and background participated. The project conducted interviews, we had online questionnaires and also EU Parliament simulation sessions. And actually the key questions, what is Europe? What are the benefits and opportunities Europe can offer to all of us and to the various age groups? And how should Europe look like in the future? Basically, the questions the current project is trying to give an answer to. And here again, 100 students participated, for example, in simulating the European Parliament. And most of these students from the schools will also participate in our current project. And the key findings of this project were that 85% feel they are Europeans. Could you please go to the next slide? Just an impression from the RACID meeting in 2022. And basically, what is important is also Schwäbisch Gmünd's Charter of Commonalities. And this is basically the city law, and this is something people living here commit themselves to observing the rules. And these rules were developed over a period of almost 1 year with students, with young people, with seniors, by all age group and all backgrounds. This means that Schwäbisch Gmünd is a place where everybody can be safe, and that we are a community that cares. Schwäbisch Gmünd is also home to all people, and equality, one topic of all the current projects, is also actually the basis of us living together. Our city provides space for all ways of life. Actually, we are open to diversity, and Schwäbisch Gmünd is a place for everyone. Everyone can and should participate. Important is civic engagement and the involvement of organizations strengthening community. And we also want to provide perspectives through education and employment. And of course, sustainability is an important point that means the preservation of the creation of nature. Let's go to the next slide. Some impressions from Schwäbisch Gmünd in pictures. This could continue. This is the city center with the Church of St. John. Next slide. This is a typical street of the medieval city. This is the Königsturm or King's Tower. And this is something certainly which was very discussed very controversially. This is the Gold and Silver Forum, and some people say it's a cheese cube or it's a SpongeBob SquarePants. So this is what people say about this building, which hosts design students and is actually in the middle, directly near our station. And this is the 14th century Gothic Holy Cross Minster. We can skip the disclaimer, please. Next slide, please. Well, this is a project team, and some of you certainly know my two colleagues, and I'm in the project for the first time, and I'm really looking forward to working together with you. Thank you.
So, thank you very much, Christine. Thank you for your presentation of Schwäbisch Gmünd, which is twinned with the municipality of Faenza. So, we already know the territory very well, but you focused on some things and some experiences that could be very useful also for this new project. Thank you very much. Now we are at the end of the presentation of the partners, and I give the floor to my colleague Simona Parisini of the European Office of Municipality of Faenza and Unione della Romagna Faentina, who is going to present the Municipality of Faenza. Please, Simona.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is Simona, and I work at the European Project Office together with Elisabetta and Mara. So let me introduce our city, Faenza. Next one. Faenza is a medium-sized city in the north of Italy. It counts around 60,000 inhabitants and is placed exactly in Emilia-Romagna region. Faenza is in a very strategic position from a geographical point of view because it's at the crossroad between important Italian cities. On one side between Ravenna and Florence, and on the other side between Bologna and the Adriatic Sea with the city of Rimini. The next one. Okay, as you can see from the picture, the landscape of Faenza is characterized by the Apennine because it's very close to the hills, but also is surrounded by plain territory with extended agricultural areas. From a cultural identity point of view, Faenza dates back very ancient times. There are still visible signs and landmarks from the Roman times, but the characteristics that's most important for the Faenza cultural identity is sure the connection with the traditional manufacture of Maiolica pottery. That is named specifically faience, so the connection is very clear and automatic. Could you please skip one, the other one? Yes, I prefer, skip into this slide because you can see some picture around about the traditional pottery, Maiolica pottery produced in Faenza, and also an image from the traditional craft workshop, and another image about one of the ceramic market fairs that take place in Faenza each year. Faenza is also called the city of ceramics. And because of this strict connection with ceramic, Faenza is the headquarters and the coordinator of the European Route of Ceramic, the Council of Europe Certified Cultural Routes, which promotes the cultural heritage of ceramic production and its traditions. As Elisabetta earlier said, in next project, there are other two partners that are part of the cultural routes, these cultural routes. Well, in this picture, you can see some images of the Faenza cultural heritage, the main square, that its aspect dates in the 15th century, the worldwide famous International Ceramic Museum, our public library, Biblioteca Manfrediana, that was established in the 18th century. The art gallery, that is one of the oldest museums in our region, that dates back in 18th century, and a beautifully made our theater, that also the theater is a beautiful example of a theater of 18th century. Well, can you go back? No? Previous? Precedente? Indietro? 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 Okay, sorry. Well, now I'm talking about the local governance, because Faenza is part of Unione della Romagna Faentina, that is an association of 6 neighboring municipalities. This territory counts 90,000 inhabitants, so it's a very large territory. It was established around 2012 to deliver more efficient services to citizens through a unique qualified organizational structure. And since 2018, all public function services and staff have been transferred from the single municipality to the union. So we are actually working for almost 100,000 of people in our territory. Well, okay. The organizational structure of our administration is divided into several departments with specific competencies. The two involved, particularly in this project, are Cultural, Tourism, Sport and International Policies Department, that includes our office, the European Project Office. It's an office quite recently established, about 2 years ago. but with a solid experience in managing European projects in all the life cycle of the project. So from planning phase to implementation, coordination of activities and partnership, and managing financial resources. We have lots of experience in projects focused on youth, and in this particular kind of project, we involved also our local schools. Faenza has 6 high schools, 9 secondary schools, 7 secondary schools, and 9 elementary schools. But also youngsters associations. This is aimed principally to promote opportunity for intercultural engagement and an improvement of knowledge of EU, European common values. The other departments involved in this project will be the Community Service Department, in which there's a specific service for youth and gender policies. Just to report some of the activities, main activities of this service, is a service that is working on a project dedicated to young people, but specifically the main activities are related to Informa Giovani, that is an office supporting young people in occupational and vocational guidance to enter in the labor market. Another activities is the management of the Universal Civil Service, a national program dedicated to young people from 18 to 28 years old, who voluntarily spend 1 year in civil services for the community. And this is a very valid program for active citizenship for young people. Another project is Lavoro in Unione, work in the union, a project dedicated to young people from 14 to 18 years old who choose to spend 3 weeks during the summer supporting activities of local association. And the last project that I would like to report is Aggregazione, that is a participatory project that involved groups of young people in planning and realizing events dedicated to youth culture. Last year, they organized a music festival that was participated by around 2,000 people, young people. Well, the next slide, just to have a look to a list, I don't say one by one, of European projects in which we were or we are still ongoing involved. They are focused on very different topics, from the youth culture to the library, and to also the culture about theater. But next one, also in sustainable mobility and sustainable cultural tourism. And we have the next one. And we also participate and submission. We have the submission, also the several projects on behalf of the European Route of Ceramics. So this was a short presentation, but I think I've said all is essential.
So thank you very much, Simona. Thank you for the presentation. So I hope that we all together will have a very positive and successful cooperation for the implementation of the project. I thank, really thank to the speakers of this first public presentation of the project, and also thank the audience that stayed with us for the duration of this public presentation. Just a short communication about the meeting. We are having a break, 15 minutes break, and then we will connect on the other link that we have sent to you yesterday afternoon. So thank you very much again, and see you later with the project reference, and see you soon perhaps with the audience. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.